Joining me on the stage are two very energetic young people from New York. They have a multifaceted ministry called Heidi's Health Kitchen, and they're just doing any number of things. They're both Bible workers. They are also passionate about health. So Heidi, tell us, what is Heidi's Health Kitchen all about? Just tell us about that.
Sure. So Heidi's Health Kitchen is a health food ministry. We give cooking classes, Bible studies, health lectures, and we operate a pop-up restaurant, an Adventist pop-up restaurant, and we're also a caterer, and we do many things.
How do you find the time to do all of that?
Only by God's grace.
Amen. All right. Well, I believe you brought a video to show, and so yes. I think that will give us a little bit of insight into what you're doing.
Sure.
It's a pleasure for me to have Heidi's Health Kitchen as part of our Plant Pure Communities restaurant family.
4 years ago, in Brooklyn, God gave Ivan the ministry and business model for Heidi's Health Kitchen.
Grace and I have been working with Heidi's Health Kitchen for the past 2 years, and it's been a blessing to me and a blessing to the community.
God gave Heidi the wisdom to develop karubis, a carob spread, and several other delicious and healthy foods. In 2016, Heidi's Health Kitchen began operating as the first Adventist-owned pop-up restaurant.
I highly recommend anyone trying it, whether they're vegan or not.
Appreciate is that everything is natural and healthy for you.
The food was great.
The idea is heaven-inspired.
Heidi's Health Kitchen was started to fund our ongoing Bible work in New York City, which has now become a worldwide ministry with Bible students from 9 countries on 4 continents, leading to baptisms.
On something that was mentioned in there, talked about pop-up restaurants. Now, we've heard of pop-up posters, we've heard of pop-up campers, but what is a pop-up restaurant?
So a pop-up restaurant is something that operates periodically. Although our goal is eventually to open an Adventist restaurant, especially in New York City, there hasn't been one for over 9 years. We're just not there yet. And so a couple of years ago, Ivan and I were praying about what we could do with what God has put in our hands, and God impressed Ivan.
God gave this idea to me, and I contacted a gentleman, or actually a couple who owned a coffee house, because God impressed upon me in a dream to go and talk to this couple who owned the restaurant to rent their restaurant when they are closed and operate as a Heidi's Health Kitchen Adventist pop-up restaurant.
Wow. So this is a heaven-inspired idea.
Amen.
Amen.
All right. So we only have a few minutes remaining, and I want to be sure that we talk about another aspect of the ministry. Ivan, I understand that your ministry extends far beyond New York, in fact, into the Middle East. Please tell us about that.
Sure. So as you all have seen, we have Bible students around the world. We offer Bible studies over phone or social media. And I received a message on a Facebook page for which I was a Facebook admin. It was a Facebook page of a church named Beit Shalom Seventh-day Adventist Church, and it was from a Muslim gentleman, and he asked where we are gathering and when we are gathering. I said we are gathering in Manhasset on Saturdays, and then I asked him, where are you from? And he mentioned the name of his location, and turns out it was from Middle East. He lives in Middle East, and he has a group, and they are Sabbath keepers. And they found the Sabbath truth while researching the Bible. They left Islam and they are now Christians, and they thought no one else in the world knows about the Sabbath message.
So how did he happen upon this particular website?
Because he was searching for a Jewish synagogue, because he couldn't find any Christian places of worship on Saturday. And when he searched, Beit Shalom Seventh-day Adventist Facebook page popped up in the search result.
And you just happened to be able to respond to him. So I understand there's a group there that's meeting. Tell us about that
Yes,
group.
we also have sent them some literature in Farsi and Arabic to that country. And we also have sent It Is Written Bible studies in Farsi and Arabic. And we actually have a conversation over the phone, or Bible studies over the phone, actually a video call. And we also have translators from their own community who were Muslims until 2 months ago. And now as they start translating, when they found especially the deep love that God has for his children, that touched their hearts.
Wow.
And the translators also are interested in coming to the truth. And we are, right now have about 31 of them gathering in that region in the Middle East.
Wow, 31.
31.
So where do you see all of this leading to?
When God gives us the means, we would like to do two things. One, for the business, we would like to, of course, have a food truck in New York. The next point is to have a business setup of Heidi's Health Kitchen in the Middle East, and if possible, have a cultural center as well, so that people in that region will not be afraid to connect with Christians.
Wow. Well, may God bless you in the ministry that you're doing. And God has certainly opened doors that to many of us are closed. But thank you for allowing him to use you.
Thank you for having us.
you.
We have many more testimonies that we could share, so we encourage you to come to our booth, number 216, try our carob products, and we'd love to share some stories
Yes, their
with you.
care products are yummy. And I understand, before I let you go, there's something coming up next.
Yes.
Well, actually, it's this month. So would you like to
September
tell us about
23rd.
that?
It's actually September 23rd, the very first New York City Plant-Based Summit, hosted by Heidi's Health Kitchen. And we have Rico Hill as our health evangelist.
And also the Brooklyn Borough President has agreed to be the keynote speaker for this event.
All right.
we're
So
really just
visit them
looking
in
to-
their booth and you'll find out more about
Yes,
that. Thank you
absolutely.
so much.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.